Hey everyone. We just had the most massive big storm here. I had to go outside and rescue my pets. Okay, what's happening here? We're alive there, we're alive there, we're alive there. Oh God. I'm not alive there, okay. Edit. Okay, 1 second. I'm just trying to get up this other page, guys. How are we all? All right. Sometimes this thing just snickers me. Okay, we're live there. Just checking everything. Okay, are we live here? We are live here as well. Beautiful. Oh dear. Sometimes, technology just kills me. What's this one? Okay, we're having trouble streaming your destination. Okay. All right, okay. Sorry, guys, 1 second. I tell you what, live video. Okay, here we go. Copy. And go back here. Okay, 1 sec. We just had a really huge storm. Massive. Save that. Let me go back into this now. Save changes. Come on. Save changes. Move that one and then add it again. God, kills me. Okie dokie. Let's go. The storm was just absolutely bonkers. It blew over my veggie patch thing. I wasn't impressed. I really wasn't impressed. Oh yeah, what's going on here? Okay, good. Getting up there, geez. Oh my gosh. I tell you what. Now that's better. So we're live here, live here, live here, live here. I feel like I'm doing a test run, guys. That's better. Now I can see you all. Oh my gosh. Never ending is this bloody technology. I'll tell you what, we just had the worst storm ever. I had to go and rescue my birds from outside. All my glass little cups that are in my veggie patch cubby house thing, whatever you want to call it, has just smashed everywhere. I was literally up in the room here in my office trying to set up, and all I heard was a big smash downstairs. So I ran downstairs, and sure as ever, my greenhouse thingy bob is toppled over. I think it's flown away. I don't even know if it's still there. But I thought, oh, well, I'll have to go and get it later, clearly. But this was the storm. This is the storm that was just over us, literally. Look at that. That's crazy, huh? That was one of my friends just sent me, brace yourself because it's coming. And that was literally for 30 minutes. They're sending me messages saying, are you okay? And I'm saying, yes, I'm okay. I just got blown away. That's all. That's pretty much the long and short of it. So, yeah, how bizarre, huh? Mother Nature, the most powerful creature on earth, I guess, if you want to call it that. Now, what's happening here? I don't know why, but I can't see everybody, and I feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay, let's just keep going. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let me see what I can see. Ba-ba-ba. Let's go, Facebook. Get your act together. Right. Okay, here I am. Right. I have to keep an eye on you guys on my iPad because for some reason, I can't see you all on my software again. I don't know what's going on with this bloody technology lately. I've never had so much problems in my life. If you could only see the issues that I have before I start, you'd go, why do I bother? Why? Because I love you all and I need to help you. That's why. You know, it's my 44th show on a Tuesday night. And what's the date today? It's the 19th of 4th. Wow. Hasn't it gone quick? It has gone so quick. So as you know, Tuesday nights are my relaxed state / anything happens state pretty much. Well, not really. But yeah. So can everybody see me? Because I feel like I'm talking to myself. I've got a lot of people here on my iPad, but I've got hardly anybody on my streaming software, and yet all of it is running properly. So I might just have to talk to you guys through my iPad tonight. Lucky for iPads, honestly. So who have we got here? Wendy Harvey, hello. We've got Tracy. We've got Aileen Fido. She says, oh no, glad you're okay though. Yeah, well, it's a massive storm. Like I'm talking. I was in here setting up, literally, and then all of a sudden, I got a message from my friend saying, brace yourself, it's coming. I went, oh, okay, here we go. And I thought, oh, yeah, it's not going to be that bad. And then hitting my windows, all my windows upstairs are wet, clearly. But downstairs, my birds were going crazy, so I had to put them in the garage, and that's in a big cage. It's a massive cage. I got my daughter to help me lift that. And then I heard my downstairs, before I went downstairs, I heard a noise, and then I heard all this smashing downstairs from all my veggie patch pots, which I'm not happy about that. So you can just imagine what's going to be like when I go back downstairs to fix it up tomorrow morning. There's no point going now. It's pitch black. Plus I'm on a live. Never mind. That's what happens. I guess I'd rather be inside. So Pamela Watson, spirit message, please. Beautiful. It's breaking up again, is it? Well, I've got my... Look, I don't know if it's you because I can't see it breaking up, Wendy. So I'm streaming off my... Let me just stream off my phone again. Okay, I'm going to stream. Okay, we're back. I've just switched over to my phone, so hopefully that'll be a bit better for you girls. All right, so come over to the page, to the main page if you're on one of the group pages, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I put the post up, I put the link on the post. So come over to that page because I can see more from the main page. If I don't see your question, just write it again, or I've got my new computer here firing. So I'm going to go over to another page here and just have a look there so I don't miss anybody. Yes. So I had a massive day today. I got up and washed my car this morning at 6 o'clock before I went to work. Went and saw a friend after work because her mum's going back overseas, and then had dinner with them, and then quickly raced home. Got home at 8 o'clock, and then tried to set up here, and then the storm started to hit me, so it was pretty full on. I was supposed to do a reading as well, and I didn't get around to even doing that. But that's just life, eh? Sometimes, guys, it happens like this. All right, there we go. So I'm just going into this one here. Is anybody? All right, There we go. So, okay, just pulling it up on this software as well. Oops. Oh gosh. Jeez. Sorry, guys. It's one of those days again. Honestly, I don't know how I get through my life sometimes. You reckon you guys have got problems? God, I have technical issues, and I shouldn't say it. I know I say it all the time, and it's a bit hypocritical not to put it out there to the universe, but honestly, every bloody blue moon, I have a good run. It's just the way Facebook have changed my main page. They put me into safety mode for a bloody couple of weeks too, remember? So they've changed it and they're giving me the opportunity, which I don't want, to have use of their new design, new look and feel, hunky-dory, chunky monkey, whatever you want to call it, main page. And that's how I stream off that one. The main page is what I stream off, but they actually gave me access to stream off their new page look and feel. But my other pages are all with the old look and feel. So there's a couple of bugs in it. And I don't like the new way. I was so used to the old way. Every time I get used to something, they switch it over for me, and I'm not impressed. But anyway, let's keep going. So hopefully the video won't keep stopping and starting. I'm not sure why it keeps stopping and starting though. It's probably just Facebook just doing crap again, testing stuff. I don't know. I don't know what they do. My page is like a guinea pig, I think. So where are you from? So currently in a winter blast. Lorna Herm. Wow. Well, I reckon we're going to get winter like storm here soon. So Aileen, she says, oh no, it's so hot where I am in the UK at the moment. Well, we had a beautiful day. We had like 26, 28 degrees today. My daughter was working in 28 degrees today. And sure as ever, tonight it just backflips like this. It's just it's incredible. All these bloody things that the GOVT do. Where are we up to? So Omni, hello. We've got Marissa, hello. Joanne Cheeseman, thanks for joining me. Sarah, was it Gled who, hey, I'm in trouble. Will I be okay? You're never in trouble. It's what you allow things to happen to you. No one's ever in trouble. Ever. So have a think about that. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? So we've got Hayley Stanfield Layla is watching. We've got Delma. Hi, thanks for watching. Just Black. Oh, you're so too kind to me, best psychic in the world. I don't think so. I do my best. I try my best. Pamela Watson. Yes, I can see you. Thank you. Okay, good. They can see me on the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page, because on my software I've got one viewer, and on the other one I've got a lot more. So. That's why I'm jumping back over to my iPad. What else have we got here? Mia Lindeo, Jess Lopez. We've got Brenda Dunlop. We've got Andy Dam. We've got Aileen Fido. Fuel sounds like a hectic day for you, hun. That's just a normal day for me there, Aileen. My days are full on, eh? What's right tonight might be wrong tomorrow. 1,000%. And I heard a really funny saying from a little old lady today on the phone when I was at work, and she said she was talking about this man in his unit, and she turned around. I don't know. She must have been about 80-something years of age, and she turned around. And she said he floats in his own boat. He rows his own boat. Was the actual words? I laughed my head off. She was really cute. Okay, so I'm doing a ghost tour. So it looks like there's a little group, and looks like they're all going to be putting it in Sydney, so that the people from Melbourne can come up to Sydney and the people from Queensland can come down to Sydney. I don't know whereabouts in Sydney. I've actually done a ghost tour in Parramatta Jail. So that wasn't, I done it a while ago with another psychic, but it wasn't very exciting. It was just very good. It was good to learn the history of the jail, but it was a bit it was a bit, out there. Nothing too frightening. Wasn't too bad. When I talk about being afraid of going to, a ghost house, I mean when you have to sleep there pretty much. I think it's just a bit weary, eerie. You can feel the presence of the people that were there, even though if some of them haven't even, passed in the jail, you can actually feel the spirit there. Well, I can. I don't know about you guys, anyone else, but and you know what happened to me a few weeks ago too? I actually forgot about this until right now because spirit just showed me that to remind you, or to remind me to tell you. Was I was my little producer Ellie? She oh gosh, I nearly forgot about her. Oh my god, I got to send her the email link. I nearly forgot to put Ellie on. Far out. I'm so used to doing this from home. She's probably waiting for me. But anyway, I was at Alive, and sure as ever. What's her damn email address? Ellie, I have to find her email address. I was at Alive, and I was on my way in, and I knew that Ellie had to meet me there for the first time. And sure as ever, I was at the car, and I was getting all my stuff out of the car. And guess what? I'm waving to this person in the actual front door of the studio, and this person was sitting down, and I'm not kidding you, sitting down with their hands like, like I don't know, like this, and sure as ever, like that, sitting, and I was probably about, I don't know, maybe 60, 70 meters away, maybe 100 meters away. And sure as ever, I'm waving and I'm thinking it's Ellie. I'm thinking, oh, she's got a really, weird outfit on tonight. She's got a flannelette shirt on. And I get to the actual building at the front door, get closer and closer, and I'm thinking, where did she go? And guess what? There was nobody there, and Ellie arrived in her car about 5 minutes later. And yeah, that kind of, I just sent her a message. That kind of freaked me out, eh? So here I am thinking that it's her sitting on the front on this stool thing, waiting for me in the corner right where the door was. And I'm waving at her, and sure as ever, it wasn't her. It was a ghost. I don't know what it was, actually, to be honest. Must have been a ghost because it looked dead real to me. And it was just, didn't even wave back. And I'm thinking, geez, she's a bit grumpy tonight. She's a bit rude. And it wasn't her. And look at my hair, it's all messy because I've been out in the rain trying to rescue my birds. So I've got this t-shirt. I bought these t-shirts online, Angel, and that's what I wear all the time. My it's like a work shirt for what I do here, and I just feel I've got one with big wings on the back, big angel wings on the back. So yeah, sometimes I wear that one as well. But I've also got, which reminds me too, I almost forgot about this, and Ellie might come on in a second. I don't know when. But look, I've got these other angel shirts as well. So that one there, and these ones here are huge. Like this one here, this is beautiful, beautiful material, but it's so big. It's like, look at that. It's massive. So, and it's got pure angel on the back. How cool is that? Got angels on the front, pure angels. Now this is a size US 6, a size medium, and I swear to God, it's for an elephant, okay? Because it's just massive. Like that is down to my knees. Oops, that's the paper. So if you want one, let me know. And I think there was one lady on here a while ago, and I've got to go back through my emails and check because I'm pretty sure that she wanted one. She was going to buy one of me. So there's one, two, there's another one here. I can't remember, that's the same one, but it's, and then there's another one here. So we've got all different ones, different same ones, but with different sizes, I think. So if you want one of those, let me know. I have to organise that. But I almost need a personal assistant, I swear to God. Oops. Hey, Ellie.
Hello. Technical difficulties?
What's that?
Technical difficulties.
We had a massive storm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, I'll chat. We're live at the moment, but yeah. So keep your eye out for the thing. You might have to jump, Ellie, between because the streaming software is not picking up everything. So you might have to use your computer or your phone and just see what type of validations are on the actual other platforms. Leslie's Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero and my normal page. Okay,
Yeah,
here
okay.
I can put that in the chat for you.
Okay, no worries.
So if you have joined me, then come over to the main page if you're on one of the group pages. Maybe it's not my name. Come over to from the group pages, come over to my main page on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, so that I can see you guys. And I'll be doing this from the iPad again early because for some reason I haven't got many up on the top screen here. I've only got them on the actual iPad here.
Yeah, okay.
So send me where you're from, guys. Send me where you're from, suburb, state, and country, and what county have you come from as well. So I also want to look at tonight just doing some aura reading. I want to just start practicing that as well. So if you want an aura reading, let me know. Mediumship, psychic. So if you've just joined me, I'm an international psychic medium. This is more like a casual night. I usually do radio. So tonight's it's like a day off, but it's like an incursion, not an excursion. So yeah, so I mainly do this from home on a Tuesday night. I used to do it on another event page, but that I changed it just to doing it from home. So people are sending me stuff. You are a pure angel. Thank you. I try and be an angel. Look, my bosses don't even know what I do. Imagine when they find out. Yes, Andy, Dan, I just said storm. We had a massive storm. You can see why my hair's all frazzled because I had to go out there and rescue my birds. And my veggie patch, my little greenhouse just flew away. I think it's that way down the end of the property. So let's keep going. And if you want one of the t-shirts, let me know. We've also got Jess Black and D King. Now, I had another lady offer last night for a ski pass, but that was in Quebec. So unless anybody's flying over to Quebec in the next couple of weeks or for December when it's ski season, then go for your life because there's a free pass there, but I won't be going there. But these are the beautiful bracelets that Jess Black make for me. They're absolutely gorgeous. These are real crystals. I love them. So, and then I've also got from D King. She's given me, beautiful. This is my one, and then this is my daughter's one that I've nicked. I haven't given it to her, D. Don't tell her, because I like it. This is the beautiful tiger's eye angel. That's so pretty. And like I say, when someone sends me a rock, like, what do you think? Like, how am I supposed to accept that? And I say, oh my God, like, how weird, D, you send me a rock. And then all of a sudden, this rock opens up into the most amazing crystal. And these are all shiny, sparkly. You can't really see it on the screen here, but shiny, sparkly crystals. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just cannot believe how beautiful, how anybody would actually think that this was like a crystal inside. Like, it's insane. And I've got some of my protection stones as well. I think I'm going to have to wear these on my earrings or something like that. They're deep so that I can actually have less technical issues somehow. I've got chakra ones to give away. Just one sec. Whoa, nearly lost my stone. So I've got these beautiful chakra ones to give away. Now I'm just waiting for the next lot of crystal bracelets to come from Jess. I still haven't received them, Jess. I don't know what's happened to the mail. I've actually got to ask my daughter about the mail. So I'm going to write that on my hand because I need to remind myself. So remember I was telling you guys about my bites? Well, there's my bites. My hand was really swollen this morning. It got me there. It got me there. I think they were baby sandflies. Got me there. And oh my God, they are so itchy and on my legs. I got bitten to death by gorillas. So let's keep going. All right. So I have been predicting quite a few things for people. So if you've got any validations, then send them up here so that Ellie can read them out, and so that Ellie can post them. Let me know, and I can post them or see them up on the screen here. But so you might have to do a fair bit of copy and pasting there, Ellie. So Manjana, she's Mianjana. That's a nice name, from South Africa. So that's cool. Sandra Hudson from Australia, New South Wales. I can see some people here. I can't see everybody because it's on my main page. I don't know what this software is pulling in tonight, but anyway, we'll just start. Let's go. Right, I'm going to go back. I'm just going to go back and then forward. So if you want to come on a ghost tour, it's probably going to be one based in Sydney somewhere. I'm happy to travel. If people want to meet in Sydney and then travel, for 3 hours and go to Junee, Junee for the Monte Cristo ghost tour, then let me know. So I'm happy to do that. It's only a 3-hour drive from Sydney. So happy to do that. Happy to meet you there. I'm happy to meet anybody anywhere if they want to come to Sydney. Or I was going to go down to Melbourne, but the problem is I'm a bit worried about getting back to Sydney with all this chaotic travel stuff restrictions. So Wendy Harvey, she says, love the Angels top 2. Try putting them in the dryer to shrink them. Yeah, yes, please put one away for me, darling. All right, I'll have to have a look because the sizes are absolutely massive. I'm talking about triple, quadruple XL. I think they've got the wrong tag on them, honestly. I really do. How much for the medium Angels long sleeve? The biggest in black. Well, pretty sure Lavinia wanted a t-shirt. Yeah, actually, maybe can you just keep a record of who wants a t-shirt for me, please? Because I've got 4 here. I've got 2 of these ones myself, my t-shirts, but I only wear the t-shirt ones because I get so hot when I read because of the energy, But if you want a t-shirt they're really nice material. This material, this is why I love wearing this one because it's really nice material. So, we lost Ellie. Lost you for a sec. Oops. Lost you for a sec. Every time it brings you back on the live there, Ellie, it comes up with 2, not 1. It's the software, not me.
No, Julie.
Sorry. Poor Ellie, she doesn't want to be on the screen. She's just sitting in the background there, minding her own business, and the software kicks her out. Tanya Bailey, hello. So we've got Sheena Mark Curtin. She says Tasmania. Cool. Nancy Lala, hi, sweetie. Hi, Jess Black. She says storm on Central Coast too. Right, there you go. So, well, my friend just sent it to me. One of my reading clients actually just sent it to me. Said, brace yourself because it's coming. Like, seriously, look at this. This is what we just literally had. Look at that. That's crazy. Right? And then this one here. That's just insane what we just had. That's what I had to run out and rescue my birds with. Never mind. So they're all having a conversation here. Okay, that's cool. So Bev Ridley is watching. Thanks for joining me. Looks like rose quartz bracelet. That's right. Yes. So this one here is what is it, Jess? I think it's, I don't know. I forgot. I've got your love letter here, Jess. That's something. What was it? I laminated the letter she sent me because I'm very sentimental. So it's 6 pages. Okie dokie. What else have we got? I'll just get this organized. So we've got here it's garnet, rose quartz and garnet. That's what this one is, the pinky one. I didn't get a chance to put it on, Jess. Sorry. It's just here. They're right in front of me. So this one here is pink rose and garnet, right? And the black onyx and black tourmaline. I think I love those names. They're just beautiful. So they always sit here with me. If I'm not wearing them, they're sitting there right in front of me. So that's really cool. All right, let's get cracking. So Marsfield, Victoria Omni, cool. So I'm excited. I should have my order from the wonderful Jules from Jess. Oh, that's cool. So if you want to order any stones, so the stones, I'm promoting D King with her stones. Okay, so he's like, this is a stone. This is what I get in the mail. This is what I freaked out and I go, yeah, who sends someone a rock? You know, but look at it. It's absolutely bloody brilliant. How would you ever think to pick something like that? I don't know. So she's given me all these gorgeous, you know, beautiful crystals. Like, look at these guys. This is beautiful. It's an egg. And you got this one here, selenite. Okay, it's beautiful. So I will be sending them out. I haven't sent anything out yet because I'm just waiting for Jess's stuff to come through. Once she finishes making all these gorgeous bracelets. These are all handmade. They're absolutely beautiful. I still like the blue one. I think I might be wearing the blue one. What else have we got? She's got here earrings. So if you want to order any of those types, and the crystals are real, Jess Black gets the best quality ever. Even the clips and everything like that is the best quality. So if you want anything with regards to jewelry or stones, either send me a message and I'll pass it on to the girls, or you just go direct to the girls. So it's Deidre King and it's Jess Black. Okay, they're separate, but they give me the products to promote on here and give them away to all the people that do random act of kindness. So if you have done a random act of kindness, then post up on the page here so that the girls can let me know. I've written down quite a few people in the back of this book here, so I've got quite a few people ready to go to send out. I'm just waiting for the stock. Oh, that's cool. She says, I will make you onyx earrings. That's cool. Well, see, I only wear, these are the pearls. Do you make them like that, Jess? Because I'd love it like that. That'd be cool. Leslie, is it the pink Himalayan salt to take before bed? Yes, 100%. Now, I haven't got it here. Next time on my show, so tomorrow night I'll be doing live from home again. If you come on the show tomorrow night, I will bring up the actual salt. So I might even bring up some of the stuff that I use for myself, my skin, because I got asked that last night. Now, I've also got here, I'll show you this one here. Just going to plug it in. Now, I've got a beautiful friend of mine, one of my really long-time friends. We're going away to the snow. She sent me this. She gave me my little lamp for my birthday, and it makes all these beautiful, whoops, there it is in there. Makes all these beautiful colors. But the other day, I didn't realize how much it leaks water, and it's like really quite moist. Like, it's unbelievable. But I have to turn that on when I'm here because otherwise it'll keep leaking. And there's like salt in the tray. So, yeah. But the pink Himalayan salt. So I use Celtic Omni, so CELTIC, and a combination of Celtic and Himalayan salt. That's the pink salt. Okay. So what I do is I get two, say 500 grams, and do it in the powder form. Don't do it in the actual, like the little nugget type form, because it's too hard to dissolve. So I put it into hot water. I get half a teaspoon of each, or whatever I feel like, you know, and I put it into hot water and I mix it up and keep mixing it up. All the heavy stuff will drop to the bottom, which is fine, but you just keep mixing it. And then when it's to a nice temperature that you can tolerate, just drink it all and do that 20 minutes before you go to bed, and you will have a dead sleep. And I'm not kidding you. It hits your bloodstream about 20 minutes later, and it adds all the essential 80 to 83 minerals that you're deficient in. Okay, so that's what I do. People ask me about my skin all the time. I do a lot of stuff for my skin, and I don't wear no foundation, nothing. I don't wear nothing like that. I just wear my stuff that my naturopath gets for me, as well as I take vitamins. If I feel like I'm run down or whatever, I just top up my vitamins. And I eat salmon. Salmon is the key to beautiful skin, guys. If you ever, I read a book called, I remember the name of the doctor. He was a plastic surgeon, and his name was Dr. Perricone. And I read his book. I think it was called Skin Deep or something. And I read his book years and years ago. This is going back, oh my God, maybe I was 20 something. And he said he got because he was a renowned doctor for replenishing the skin and etc. and doing facelifts and stuff like that. What he said was he found that all the women that were getting married and stuff like that were older always came to him to do a facelift a year before they actually had their actual weddings, so they could look gorgeous and stuff. And he would just say to them, he would just sit there and he actually combined a salmon and, lots of dark vegetables and stuff like that, a combination of blueberries, dark blue, the purple blueberries, and salmon, like wild salmon, all that together, and did that 2 weeks before. And their skin before they actually went to the wedding or had their wedding day was glowing. It was like the best skin ever. So if you ever want to have a really good nourishing skin regime for your mind as well as your body and your inner organs, it heals just about every organ in your body, replenishes it. And your skin is your largest organ, did you know? So yeah, so Jess's site is called Jules from Jess. So they can have a conversation there about that. Let's keep going. Okay, so Donna's here from Pennsylvania again. Thanks for watching me. What else have we got here? Lucy Davies says, if anyone wants to look at the beautiful bracelets and jewels that Jess Black makes, I'd love to, we'd love, head to, yeah. So she's got the Facebook page on there. We're going to have to change that name to Jess, that 80 thing on the end. So Omnigerish, thank you, Leslie. I brought Himalayan pink salt. Is that the one okay to take? Yes, they're both okay to take, 100%. So if you look up, what's it called? Celtic salt, CELTIC salt versus Himalayan salt, and you'll see the information what it provides for deficiencies. It'll help with two different things. Even though they're salt, they'll help with two different things. They're just amazing. So let's keep going. So everybody, tell me where you're from. Okay, it's never on. If it's near a radio or window. Okay, so Shez Marie, she says, keep it on longer. If it's near a radiator or a window where there's moisture, it will cause it to leak. Right. I have 2 Himalayan salt lamps and love them. Yeah. Well, it's only here in my office. Nothing else. It's just on my desk. And I only put it on when I'm in here pretty much. Smoky, she said smoky quartz and black onyx bracelet and rose quartz and garnet. Right. I also have a list of acts of kindness just for backup. Beautiful. When is your birthday? When is my birthday? My birthday is in March, if you're talking to me, Tanya Bailey. So March 25th. It was just last month. So yeah. And have a guess how old I am. Tanya, have a guess how old I am. I hope you didn't get flooded. No, I didn't get flooded. I never get flooded here. I did it again recently. If it isn't fun, yeah. See, I just feel sorry for all those people that are getting flooded. It's just crazy. So Lorna Hearn, she says, Ellie, you have a dream. You have a dream catcher. My husband makes them too. Have you got a dream catcher there, Ellie, in the background? Have you?
Yeah. So it's just there.
Yeah, cool. Because somebody noticed that. Did I miss that? What's that?
I've actually got 3.
Oh, cool.
One's in my car, hanging there somewhere. So
that's cool. It's been raining all last night and today in Melbourne from Bev. Yeah, that'll be right. So Tina Fish said, we just drove from Hornsby in that storm. It was hectic on the freeway. I bet it was. I used to live in Hornsby. Delma Arnfield, she says, in Parramatta, New South Wales at the moment. Roxanne Stampley, she says, hello, everyone. Tash Flowers, oh, thank you. Hi, Leslie, looking radiant as always. Thank you. Wendy says, hello, Ellie. We saw you. Poor Ellie. Diane Wilson's watching. Kiki, hi, Kiki. Yeah, so the holiday wasn't too bad. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but anyway, it's always the way. But I had a good, relaxing time. It was hard getting up this morning, but I got up and washed the car this morning at 6 o'clock, so that was a bit of a bonus. I had to do it. Teresa Gardner said, I'd love a shirt. Leslie, let me know how to order. Yeah, well, I don't even know how to order yet. So I just got a whole stack of them when I saw them online. This is going back 6 to 8 months ago, and they've been on my desk. So, and I've I had these t-shirts that I've got. I think I've got 2 or 3 of them. So, but yeah, does anyone have a sore back? Now, that's very general, but I'm not saying this is not a psychic level. But what I've done with myself, I almost forgot about it. And I wanted to show you guys my ball, which I'm going to sit on right now because that's better. Because it just feels so much more comfortable to sit on a ball, and your posture, like I've just noticed, I feel like I'm hunching over. So, and me being a PT, that's not good. So I feel like that it actually helps you to, even though my wings are still there, we'll get this damn chair out of the road. There we go. It's gone. So that's better. But if you hear a squeaky noise, it's not me doing anything unusual. It's just the actual ball, okay? So if you have one of those balls, they don't cost a lot, but they're actually really good for your posture. They stop your spine from so when you sit down, your spine like compresses. So it stops your spine from compressing. So you get all those nutrients into the spine. You actually set up all those nice muscles to around your spine to actually activate and do their job, which is what they're supposed to be doing. So Tanya Bailey says, wow, I don't know how old. I am sure you are younger than you look. You look in maybe your 30s, early 40s. Yeah, right, I wish. But guessing by what I feel your energy is you are older. An old soul, certainly, and empath. Yeah, I'm 50. What am I? 53, I think. 1969. So whatever that is. I'm hopeless at maths. I can't even know my own birthday. So work that one out there, Tanya. And the older I get, the worse I am at guessing people's age, since I feel younger and look younger than I am. Yes, and I'm going to sneeze. So who's been sneezing? Who's sick or who's got hay fever? Because I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Oh gosh. So if you have a sore back or you've got issues with your like lower back, then you need to sit on a ball, on a Swiss ball, and just balance, legs apart, shoulder width apart, and just balance. It's really cool. Oh, Pamela, she's 54 next week. No way, 53. Yeah, and I still go for runs. I still do my PT sessions. I want to look like you at 52. Well, you can. There's nothing stopping you. Guys, you've got to look after yourself. Just because you get 1 year older doesn't mean you need to go into old bag mode. Gosh, or go and let yourselves go. Just get out there and go get yourself active. If I wasn't a PT, I would be enormous because I eat like a horse. What have we got here? Andy Dan, we all need to pay Leslie for PT sessions. Healthy, so important. Health is your life. Exactly. So same age as me, 53, born in 1969. Yeah. Thanks for that, because I don't even know my own age. Spirit just like goes, seriously. Gina Maria Manfredi, she says, UK here, anything spirit would like me to know. So Gina from the UK. So why am I getting itchy around the neck? I feel like I'm itchy all around my neck, on the right side of my neck there, Gina. And I also get the number 17 around you. So 1 and 7 is 8. So you've got the month of August as well. And what's with the feet and eyes? So I got like visual problems, and I've also got something with my right toes. It's like I've kicked or smashed or broken or hurt my big right toe. So who is that around you, Gina, that's happened to? And who's the person that is really, really dry in the mouth? And I'm talking dry in the mouth to the point where you've got to put stuff on the lips to stop them from being so dry in the mouth. Okay. So who's that, please? So we've got a validation. We'll come back to that early. And also what I get around you is I get like the number 14, and I feel like that's either 14 for a young 14-year-old or Spirit's asking me to add it together. So number 5, so you got the month of May as well. So you got 1 and 4 and 5 for that, and May. So what's coming up around May? I also get house and property, and I'm still getting itchy here, and I don't know why, but it's not my hair, but I just want to scratch my face off here. So I don't know if it's me or you. So what's going on there? Is that someone's got like a 3-day growth, or they're getting a 3-day growth around you and they're itchy, you know? And I feel a little bit sick in the stomach as well. So what's happening there? What's going on around the stomach area? Yeah. Wow. Okay, and I will leave that there. So message for you is they're saying to me, keep bouncing back, because that's what you keep doing. Okay, so you're always bouncing back. It's like you fall over, you stumble, and you get back up and you bounce back even more. But keep doing that, on a higher level. So in order to stop falling over, you need to set yourself up so that you have no obstacles in front of you. Yes, I know that's hard to say. Or easy to say and hard to do, but you can eliminate some of the issues that you've been having, because you don't want to have those issues, which is the ones that you haven't been learning the lessons for. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So let's keep going. So Marissa Serafina, she said 43 on my 16th, on May 16th. Wow, go figure. Me, Nancy Lala, she says, me, I have bad hay fever and I have a sneeze stack. Wendy Harvey, me sneezing fits and lower back problems. Well, there you go. That's really, really bizarre. So if you have any pain in your shoulders, if you have issues with your shoulders, if you have issues with your lower back, if you have pain in your lower back, or any clicking knees or clicking shoulders, it's lack of strength. You need to get the muscles working to get strength. And a lot of my PT clients, when I first meet them, say to me, oh, Lesley, I don't want to bulk up. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And I just look at them and I say, do I look bulky? And they go, no. And I say, well, I've been doing this for 34 years. And so there you go. So you won't get bulky. You just need to train. You need to train so you can get strong and stay strong while you're getting older. So Catherine, she says, my partner said 40. Oh, right, there you go. I look better when I'm not tired. I'm not being, like love me do, but I do. I'm actually a real casual bum here at the moment. I actually got my pajama shorts on. So, yeah, so Catherine, she says, I don't eat and I'm enormous. That's because you don't eat. If you don't eat, what your body does is it stores everything as fat, because it does not know when it's getting its next meal. So it goes, bloody hell, I can't starve to death. I need my brain to function. I need to survive, because the body just wants to survive. So it will store everything as fat, everything. And I'm talking apple, broccoli, you name it, it'll store as fat, because it doesn't know when it's getting its next meal. So it needs that to form that fat to keep that energy. So we've got Catherine, she says, okay, yep, no, sorry, Gina, she says 60 in August, go figure. Good girl. So Catherine says, yes, let's pay Lesley for PT and nutrition classes. Well, look, I was actually only thinking of this beforehand. It's funny how you guys say you must be psychic, or I must be psychic, that I was thinking of doing maybe just regular once a week, like if you pay 4 weeks in advance, or you pay 1 week in advance and you pay for, just regular sessions, and just do like $25 or something like that a week, which is nothing for a PT session. And just get you up, teach you how to look after your health. It's not that hard, honestly, and it's just routine. And I've been doing this for years. Like, don't think I'm a fitness freak, because I'll go for 2 weeks without doing any exercise, because I know how I can change my body really quickly. So if you're serious about doing the PT stuff, just send me a message. And I can get like a small group together, and then that way you can all save money doing it that way. What do we got here? Catherine, she says, so that's right. Share my page, guys. So love and share my page. She says, hi, Leslie. It's my son's birthday tomorrow. Is there any messages from Spirit for him, please? Oh, how cute. Now, Catherine, why do I get the number 16 around you as well? I got in the last 2 shows, I think I've had 16 about 70,000 times. So July must be a really, really significant month for everybody going forward. I feel like massive changes. Okay, so, and that's just not for one person, that's for everybody. And I also feel like July for you is a birthday coming up as well, or anniversary for you as well. Now, who's got the itchy legs? And I feel like they've got either eczema or something like that on the outside left part of the left calf there, Catherine. And I also get 27. So 2 and 7 is 9. So we've got the month of September as well. So, and I keep getting drawn back to 16 again. I'm going to hold the 16. I'm going to hold the 7. And I also see white car around you, or white car around your son. Or are you driving your son around, or what's the story with the transport? Or is he learning to drive? What age did she say? She didn't say an age, did she? I don't know, I missed it now. Yeah, she didn't say an age, but I feel like just who's got the white car around you, Catherine? I want them to be really careful. If that's you, 2 to 4 weeks to get it checked. Okay, and that's from me, not from Spirit, not from Psychic, the 2 to 4 weeks. I always put 2 to 4 weeks on it because I don't want people to be injured or hurt or whatever, but they need to get their car checked, okay? So Teresa Gardner, she says 1968, me turning 54. No way. Yeah, so Marissa Serafino, bad tension in shoulders that lead to migraines, and that's posture. So there's so much that I can lecture about that. And remember, I used to lecture anatomy and physiology. So pressure on this part here, it pulls and it pulls and it pulls on the head. So you've got muscles all down the top part of your head all the way down. And if those muscles, they're called erector spinae muscles, they're like massive big tubes. And if they're hard and they're like a rope, they're really, really hard, then they're going to pull on your neck and they're going to pull you back so that you're actually back. And the worst posture is sitting, at a computer with your head forward and your shoulders hunched and you just start to curl forward. It's like you're always grabbing forward. And you need a lot of, sitting upright. That's why I'm sitting on a ball, because I notice that I'm just my posture's getting a bit out of hand. So Kimsey, so Catherine says, I have fibromyalgia. My entire body is killing me right now. So that usually comes from a deficiency as well. Okay, so oh God, I could go. Sounds like I'm going to be doing PT advice all night tonight, but on the health side. But for that, fibromyalgia is a deficiency. Look, from my point of view, it's a deficiency in the research that I've done myself, Catherine, but the doctors will tell you to have medication, okay? And you also got to do an elimination diet to find out exactly what's going on with your body. And if there is people that have got something wrong with them, with their body, or a dis-ease, it's called a dis-ease or a dis-ease for a reason, because your body's not at ease. And I feel like there's diabetes or something around you too there, Catherine. So what's going on there? Who's got the diabetes around you? What else have we got here? Charmaine. God, I keep calling her Catherine. If you could just change your name to the right name, then Catherine. Charmaine. I keep saying Catherine. I don't know why. Who's Catherine around you? Or have I just got it in my head? I've been doing it for the last 10 shows. Catherine, Charmaine. Who we got here? Okay, so we've got Karina Hall. Good morning, Wisconsin here. Just wondering if there is anything for me. My partner's wife and I are planning on my partner, wife, and I am planning on expanding our family a baby. Any good news about that, please? And thank you. Yeah, go for it. Why not? Any good news? I feel like October is going to be a significant month for you, Karina. So I feel like that's going to be. So I feel like that October is going to be some good news. October/November. What's this month? So it's April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So that's 6 months away. 6 to 8 months, I get. So it's going to be around December. Okay, December. Nice news. All right. I'm not telling you the rest of it, Karina, so you can actually have a surprise. All right. I've done that before, and I regret saying some stuff because I predicted these things to happen, and sure as ever they happen, and I've spoilt it for the surprise. So I don't say too much when it comes to stuff like that, unless they really, really, really look me in the eye and say, yes, I want that information. So Wendy Harvish goes 67 in November and proud. Oh, well done. You little hottie. Jess Black, you always look amazing, Chicky. Oh, thank you. Well, I didn't even do anything with my face tonight. I had to go and fix the birds up when I got home, try and get on the live, and that was it. So Andy Dan says, yes, please. I think everyone needs to be awesome and we can support each other too. That's a good idea, actually. Very nice. Oh, okay, right. So Charmaine just says, I kept saying to her, what is the 16? I've been writing down the 16, so I've got it there, right? And I've got it there. And sure as ever, she's just written back to me and she says, hang on, just have a look there. Because my son turns 16 tomorrow. My birthday is on the 16th and my daughter's. There you go. How would I have ever known that? I love it when spirit gets it right. That's so cool. So, she says, my son cut his leg on the bike. Yes, I drive my son around. I have a black car. But who's got the white car, Charmaine? Because I said white car. She's got a black car. No, this is definitely a white car. I saw a light colored car. So who's got the white car, Charmaine? And that's why my leg was hurting me, because he hit his leg. She said, you said that about my daughter's reading. I have a black car and we'll have my Nan's red car. My daughter has a dark silver car. My partner, a ute, no one with a white car. Then who's the first person that comes to mind with a white car around you? Okay, Charmaine, tell me. Who's the first person? So Gina, she says, thank you, Lesley. All right, so that's an Ellie one. Can you see those validations there, Ellie? Because there's the one from Gina, there's one from CMSOY, which is Charmaine. Got that right?
Yeah, I've copied and pasted them all, and a few from earlier.
Awesome. So, cool. Yeah, right. Go figure. All right, over to you, Ellie.
So there was a small validation from Marissa Serafino earlier in the show. She said, small validation, other friend Marcus, whose dad came through, got car checked and had a crack trimmed. He said, thanks to the bunch, you saved him from a close disaster. If possible, I'd like to know if my grandpa Howard or my friend Reese are in spirit around me.
Right. Wow, lucky. See how spirit does that? Anything with a car, they must get it checked. That is so cool. Cracked rim. Geez, that could have killed him, because if it splits or whatever, if he's on the freeway, far out. Go, Ellie.
Then Gina said, thank you, Lesley. Yes, that was accurate. The neck ear dates age. I have had 2 years of breast cancer treatment. I have a few decades and had a lot of stress, and the house is connected to my daughter.
Right. And then this one here is Catherine. So crystal infused is Charmaine. Sorry, I keep saying Catherine. Why do I keep saying Catherine? Yeah.
Charmaine said, you said that about my daughter's reading. I have a black car and and will have my nan's red car. My daughter has a dark silver car and a partner, a ute, no one with a white car.
Yeah, I'm sure the white car's coming up. I can feel it. And I feel like this pressure on the back of my head now. Don't know why. So keep going there, Ellie. I've got one more.
And then there was one from the beginning, lady named Tanya. She said, tuning in from New Jersey, USA. A couple of weeks ago, I told you of my situation with who I believe is my twin flame. I don't have any validation for you since you said the number 12 was around me, and you said December 7 to 10 days before Christmas. I was just wondering if you were feeling anything else about this situation or about what I am waiting for in December.
What she's waiting for in December. No, that's it. I'm not. They're mini readings. They're not private readings, so I'll leave it there. But I just want to go back to Gina. So she said that she had breast cancer treatment. So Gina, if you're still here, can you let me know, please? Can you just send a message on the live so I can see what's coming up on the main page? Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I just want to see if you're still here before I say anything. So we've got here also, let me just go back. Okie dokie. So we've got here, thanks for that there, Ellie. So Andy Dan said, elimination diet and anti-inflammatory foods. What is diabetes? Or, yeah, well, diabetes is when, it's like insulin trying to knock at the door to come in, but it can't come in, but you can see it there waiting to come through. That's the long and short of it. Jim Timmy says, my body and my legs are in pain and my back. Love to have guide in what to do, guidance. Gosh, I wish people would actually type normal so I could actually read it, because we read it so fast and it comes up with all these weird words and you just post it and you expect me to be psychic or something. I'm only joking. So Jim Tim, so my body and my legs are in pain and my back. So love to have guidance in what to do. You need to exercise. So if you have any pain in your body and your body's not moving, it needs to move. And that's why people feel depressed or anxious or get anxiety or they feel like crap, because they don't move. If I don't go for a run, or if I don't go for even 5,000 steps, every few days, trust me, I am, and I'm not the fittest person in the world, believe me. I am doing my head in. I have to go and move because I'm so used to moving. It's crazy, so, but yeah, like you don't even have to go to a gym to actually do some strength program. There's so much body weight stuff that you can do that you don't even have to go to a gym, and you can fix your knees, you can fix your back, you can fix your shoulders, you can fix your ankles, everything, so there's so much to explain to you. But yeah, a lot of stuff. And if you're overweight and you're not eating, you've got to eat to actually lose a bit of weight. You actually have to eat a certain amount of calories a day so that you can actually stop your body from being in survival mode, because the metabolism changes. And if you want to have children, you need to fix your diet as well. Because if you don't fix your diet, you won't be falling pregnant if you've had past issues. If you're overweight, your body's in survival mode, so it's trying to balance what it's doing. So if your weight's up here and your metabolism's down here, or your body's trying to function down here, but your weight's up here, it's got to try and get to here. So what does it do? It goes into overdrive. So it's focusing on all this stuff up here to try and balance, to get into a homeostasis environment, which means homeo means same and stasis means stable. So if it's not in a homeostasis environment, how do you expect it to operate? You get pain, you get headaches, you have issues sleeping, you have issues walking because you've got no strength. You've got to get moving. I can't stress that enough. There's no excuse for anything. If I can get through cancer, there's no excuse for anything. I'm telling you. You've got to make sure. And 90% of the time, it's all nutrition for weight loss. About 80% of it is. The rest of it's exercise. It's all food. And then the rest of it for pain or anything like that, a lot of people eat the wrong foods, which doesn't agree with their bodies. So, for example, they say that if you suffer with arthritis, there's a lot of study out there for that with regards to having too much sugar. So if you're having too much sugar and you're putting on weight, then you are clearly asking to be obese. There's no questions about it. What do you expect? If you have cancer like I did, you don't touch sugar. You never touch alcohol. You never touch sugar. It's that simple. If you have had any form of cancer like me, I never, ever, hardly ever touch sugar. I'll have it every blue moon, which is like the other day I felt like having a brownie, which was the gluten-free brownie. So I had it. I don't kill myself every year and starve myself. But what I do is I have my treat every blue moon, which is very, very rare. There's no such thing as having a treat every single day. There's no such thing, because you're just undoing everything that you're doing. And to get up and get out of bed, just get up, get out of bed, get moving. I can't stress that enough. If you want to get a clear mind, get out of the house. Go for a walk. Get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Make your bed. Get out the door. Go to the bathroom. Get out the door. Grab a cup of tea. This is what I do. I grab my plastic cup that my first PT client got me. I put the jug on, let the dog out for the toilet, and feed him while I'm waiting for the jug to finish boiling. Put my tea in that. Get my headset, shoes on, out the door, up the street, and I'm puffing Bob from on my first round, because it goes straight up a hill. It's like a 45-degree angle hill. And then I do 4 or 5 laps. If I can fit in 6, I'll do that. But then I run down the hill. I do a couple of warm-up laps so that my knees don't suffer or my back doesn't suffer. And I've had 2 knee reconstructions too, by the way. So I go up the hill twice and around, which takes me about 10 minutes, because that's how long the first round is. And then I go up the round, second one, third, fourth, and fifth lap. I'll go up the hill, walk up the hill as fast as I can. And then I'll go running down the hill and to the straight. And then sure as ever, on my 2 to 3 last laps, I'll do lunges, and I'll do like 100 lunges up the hill. You think I'm a freak now, don't you? So I'll do lunges up the hill, and I'll get to the top. I'm half dead. I'll walk across the platform, like the straight, and then I'll run down the hill, and then I'll do lunges on the bottom part, and then I'll do lunges up. So I give myself rest. I'll do like 30 lunges, rest for about 10, 20 steps, and I'll do another 30 or 40, whatever I feel like doing. You just got to do it. It's called motivation. Excuse me. So okay, let's keep going, guys. So I can harp on, believe me, don't even start me. I can harp on about the universe, or I can harp on about PT and all that stuff as well. So Omni, she says, my son has a white ute, but he's not working at the moment. Right, then that's him. Okay, that sounds like we found the ute or the white car, but that was for Charmaine. I think it might not have been Charmaine. It might have been for Omni. Not sure. So we've got Bev Ridley. She says, you've got that validation there. I've got some more. Wow, go figure. Okay, over to you there, Ellie.
It was just a validation from Bev Ridley. She said, I have a white car and I have to travel on the freeway next Tuesday.
Right, yeah. Okay, well then, if you have got a white car, like I said earlier, and you're traveling down the what did I say, traveling down the freeway? I remember saying something about that. But if you have, then you need to actually make sure that you get maintenance up to date. I don't care how much it costs you, get it up to date, guys, because I'm seeing white car and I'm seeing issues with the car. Okay, so whoever's got the closest white car to you, and it's everyone in this stream, I feel. So get it fixed. And I'm back over to you, Ellie.
I don't have anything else off the top of my head at the moment.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, here we go. So Charmaine, she says, my ex-mother-in-law has a white car. There we go. The kids nan, but I do not really have anything to do with her unless it's her partner, my son's pop, that I was hoping for a message from. Do only people with white cars is my sister forward, my partner light silver large 2-door ute an ex-mother-in-law. Well, then that's it then. It's got to be it. What is it called? Fit On. So Fit On is a free fitness app. It's a good starting point. I just wanted to mention this for anyone starting out at home. Yeah, it's really that easy. You just got to move. Yeah, so no refined sugar ever. So we've got that lady that said that she was still here, Gina. Okay, so Gina had breast cancer, we discovered. But like what I want to say to you there, Gina, if I can get through cancer, then you can too, lovey. So it's all in the way you are and your mindset as well. And it's all about reducing that sugar or alcohol content or anything that has refined sugar or any form of emotional stress as well can do it, can bring it back. So reducing the emotional stress, reducing the alcohol content to zero, and I'm talking zero, being really strict, sugar especially, anything with artificial colors or flavors, you need to get your vegetables, you need to get your celery, you need to get all that kind of stuff into you, okay? So that is so important. I can't stress that enough. So everything that's dark in color, such as, eggplant or zucchini, beautiful bright red. I just bought these massive, they cost me a fortune tonight, like $10.90 a kilo for, no, $13.90 a kilo it was for the red capsicums, and they were massive. I only bought 3, but they are amazing. So they've the little seeds and a little white part in there, and I can't remember the name of it now. That's actually anti-inflammatory for your body. Okay. So all these people that tell me all the time, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that and I can't, I'm allergic to this, I'm allergic to that. Yes, I'm allergic to gluten. It's a fact. I'm allergic to mosquito, or I think this was a goddamn, bush fly, whatever you want to call them, sand fly that got me. But everyone can be allergic to something, but there's usually a deficiency that triggers most stuff. So if you've got diabetes and it's type 2 diabetes, it's not the one. If you've gone the way to having type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance, then you are eating rubbish. You need to stop eating rubbish. It's that simple. Okay. There you go. There you go. So Charmaine's lucky I kept pushing, because the white car you just said now, I just realized both my sisters, one older, one younger, has a white large ute. Mum lost her white car in the floods. Otherwise, only partner has a silver large. Yeah. So I said the person that's closest to you with the white car. Okay. So get them to get it fixed. I don't care who it is. So Karina, she says, June 21, I got diagnosed with diabetes and I swore I wouldn't lose my limbs or life to it. Huge wake-up call for me. I changed my diet, started vitamins, and I've lost 60 pounds since. That's amazing. Well done. And getting my life back. I needed to hear all of this. Thank you so much. Yes, so diabetes, type 2 diabetes is what you had, and that's environmental. That's from stuffing yourself. It's from eating and overeating. You don't need to overeat. If you're not training, if you're not walking, you're just sitting there like a couch potato, bingo, you're asking for trouble. I can't say it any black and white than that. And sorry, I have to be, I feel like I'm being abrupt, but I have to be straightforward with this because it's your health. I don't do these shows so that you can get a psychic and mediumship reading and then not use it. Like not go ahead and use the advice that you get. There's no point me even sitting here. There's no point me even doing that as a career, really. Most PTs are straightforward. We're straightforward about our health. There you go. So Charmaine just said, Lesley, you read for Miki Meeks, my daughter, and said the same thing. Well, see, I didn't even realize it was your daughter there, Charmaine. So there you go. So that's spirit giving me the same message. I didn't even realize. So yeah, Andy, I don't think that the white car is for you. I really don't. I still feel like it's back with Charmaine. I said it might have been for everybody, but no, I don't really feel like that now. We found who it was because Charmaine threw me off and she said no one that she has with a white car, and then turns out she's got 3. So don't stress over that, Andy, for me. So with diabetes, it's so important to keep yourself healthy, because if you have diabetes, you can lose your limbs. Because if you don't have it under control, it stops the circulation in your limbs, and then you can get things like gangrene. So I'll tell you a little story. When I first started doing all this, I was going to this workshop, and I don't know why I had this horrendous smell hanging around me, and I couldn't. It wasn't like an incense. I hate incense. I can't stand the smell of incense. So it wasn't like an incense smell. It wasn't like BO. It wasn't like someone's feet, when they take their shoes off. Like, it wasn't like dog, it wasn't like cat, it wasn't like nothing. I couldn't work out what it was. And sure as ever, here I am in there, and I'm sitting in this workshop like this. I'm thinking, oh my God. And I said to people, can you smell that smell? And they go, no. I go, oh God, it must be me. I'm thinking, I'm smelling myself. I'm thinking, how embarrassing. And I'm sitting there. Anyway, I got split up with these 2 other ladies, and I had to do a reading for one of the ladies. So I said, you guys go first, because I'm the new kid on the block. This is going back about 5 or 6 years ago. And sure as ever, they went, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm taking notes, And sure as ever, it was my turn to read this lady. And then I saw my remote viewing kicked in straight away, because the lady that I was reading, her mum was a medium, right? So it was really cool. And sure as ever, the mum's lying in bed. She's passed. She's lying in bed next to me, and I described her to a T. And I said, look, I have to say it. I don't know why, but I see her legs, and then I don't see her legs, And she says, yeah. I said, look, and I've got this horrendous smell. I said, what's the horrendous smell? And she goes, oh my God. She goes, Lesley, she goes, my mother was in hospital for diabetes. She didn't take care of herself, and she lost both her legs to diabetes because they both went gangrene. And that was the smell that I could smell the whole time while I was sitting there. And until I discovered who it was for, then I actually lost that smell, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was just the most putrid smell I've ever smelt in my life. So, and I couldn't wait to get out. I was virtually, literally, with my T-shirt up over my nose the whole class. It was embarrassing, but I was looking at everyone. I felt like I was giving everybody dirty looks, saying, how dare you come in here and stink your little, your butt off like that? How dare you not have a shower? I was disgusted with everybody else, but then turns out it was spirit. So what do we got here? So Charmaine said, Mum worked for a naturopath who did a lot of DNA work, psychic work. He saved my daughter's life. Beautiful. He always told me the seed out of the apricot. And yeah, and my partner eats way too much sugar. You said diabetes. Is that me or him? Thanks. Both. If you're eating diabetes, if you're eating sugar, it's no good for you. Sugar is a cancer feeder. So when cancer cells are in your body, what happens is that you've got like billions and billions of cells, and every cell has a number, has a date of disposal, has a date of end of life for that cell. So this cell here might be 24-hour cell. This one over here might be 2-day cell. This one over here might be 60 days. This one over here might be 12 days. Every cell has a different lifespan. So when the cell has a default or a defect in the cell membrane or whatever it is around it, what happens is the cell doesn't die. It's supposed to die in that 24 hours or that 12 days or whatever. And when it doesn't die, it keeps on growing and growing and growing. So when you have sugar, the cell sits there, the cancer cells sit there with their arms open, waiting for the sugar to come in to feed it. So it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So every time you have sugar, you are feeding the cancerous cells to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So there you go. Don't start me on this PT stuff. You'll never shut me up. We did a 7-hour. The last event that I did for my workshop was 7 hours, and we virtually did mainly PT information, like PT about the health stuff. Everybody loved that more than doing the psychic stuff that night. Girls, so it was Wendy Harvey, Andy Dan. I think Tracy was in there. Teresa was in there. Wendy Harvey, I think I said you. So, yes. So Bev really says, my little brother passed 2.5 years ago, 54, of type 2 diabetes. I took him to the gym 3 times a week and Dad would walk him often. Oh, that's really sad because he didn't have it under control. See, people lose their legs. It's because the tissue at the end of the leg, that's the last point where the blood can't circulate because it's too far away from the heart. It's got to go down, it's got to come all the way back up. So Deb Krivanik says, my daughter, she said, my daughter was a double amputee. She had type 2 diabetes. Her wounds never healed correctly and passed 10 and a half months ago. 100%. See what I mean, guys? That's really, really sad. Really, really sad. A double amputee. So she had both her legs removed. That's just really, really sad. That's so sad. It's because it wasn't under control, and you know that, Deb. Charmaine says, it's good, you're a legend. I started talking. He told me to be quiet, laughing out loud. He was listening to you. What's your husband's name? Why do I get John around you too? Who's John? Johnny boy. Tammy Conley says, hi, Leslie, do you see any job change for me in the next 6 months? And will I ever come across the love of my life? Or have I missed the opportunity? Don't ever say you've missed the opportunity. You've got to open up your little heart there, lovey. So you never miss the opportunity if you've got your heart wide open. So what's this job change? I feel like in the next 6 months, I feel like you need to continue with what you've got at the moment for work, Tammy, and then also going forward, what's your last name, Conley? So going forward, I just feel like the next 6 months is going to be a big change for everybody. A big change for everybody. So that's really important for the world, let alone you. Okay, so just brace yourself, hold that fort there a little bit longer. But after the next 6 months, I feel like there's going to be 2 opportunities for you. So so that'll be 6 months. It'll be October, November, December. So it'll be around December. So you have a choice around December to start switching up your game. Okay, so I feel like for everybody, they need to switch it up. So get out of automatic mode. So if you are suffering in any way, guys, get out of automatic mode. I can't stress that enough. You need to set yourself up. If you're not happy with your home loan, for example, I've been with a certain bank for 33 years. Not the home loan, but just 33 years. And all of a sudden, I've just said, nah, something's not right with that bank anymore. So I've just switched over and literally just switched over my bank for my property. What else have we got here? Tammy Collins said, do you see any job changes? I've done that one. So what did I just get? What's this? I've already answered that, Wendy. The pink salt. I've already answered that. So Leslie, you need to focus. So who's saying this? Leslie, you need to focus. Focus on what? Who's that? I don't get that. What happened there? You need to focus. I can't see. Is that what you're talking about, or you're just being a smart aleck? Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So what else have we got here? I've been craving sugar a lot lately, Leslie. Never used to. Any advice to stop craving and eating it? So when you're craving sugar, it's either usually, well, from my experience, it's usually that you're, it depends on the time too. So if you're doing it around 3 o'clock or about an hour or so, an hour to 2 hours after your lunch, your main meal, it's probably because you're looking for protein and you're actually craving for sugar. Okay, your body's looking for protein, and it could also be looking for something else as well. So I actually prevented it. They say that it takes 21 days to stop your sugar craving. So if you can grin and bear it for 21 days, then you will be fine after the 21 days. So it's a matter of, and even if you have sugar in your coffee or sugar in your tea or whatever it is, then you can reduce it. So reduce it down slowly, so your body doesn't go into shock. Like it doesn't go, oh my God, what's she doing to me? I'm gonna just get sick now. I'm gonna get sick because all of a sudden she's changed my diet, and I'm so used to having that. There's so much to it. So pink salt regarding swelling, she says. So the swelling. So with pink salt, I don't understand what she means by swelling there, Wendy. So with the salt, so sometimes what happens with your body too is that if you don't have enough salt in your body will do other things. So for example, if your bloodstream is like this, and your body, your subconscious mind is looking for the what do you call it, calcium in your bloodstream to feed your body. Okay, so if it's looking for calcium, what does it do? It automatically goes and takes that calcium from the biggest bone in your body, which is your femur bone, which is in your hip. That's why, because it's called a spongy bone. It'll take it from there because it needs to survive. So the body will automatically take exactly what it needs from the bone, from the calcium point of view, from the bone, filter that back into the bloodstream and top it up just in case, because it needs to survive. It'll always survive. So if you don't have enough calcium in your bloodstream, you'll have issues with fluid. You could have issues with other things as well. So let's keep going. So Rose Mahan, she's watching. Thank you regarding my question, Lesley. Much appreciated. You're welcome, Tammy. So thanks, Jess. Thanks, Catherine. Is it Catherine? Charmaine. God, here I go again. You've got to change your name for me there, Charmaine. I keep calling you Catherine. Carina Hall, oh my, yes, I did that, and I sent my entire body into withdrawals. My doctor said you have to slowly eliminate sugar. Don't forget, right? So when you're doing something for a long period of time, you're having sugar or you're having alcohol, you're smoking, even if you're doing drugs, your body becomes immune to it. Okay, it's just like driving a car. So when you want to slow the car down, you have to put the brakes on slowly and get to your destination. You slow down until you stop. So that's what you have to do with the food, and you have to eliminate that and slowly take it down. So for example, it might take, if you put 2 or 3 sugars in your coffee or tea, then it might take you to go down to, say for instance, if it's 3 sugars, you might go for 2 or 3 days doing 2.5 sugars, 2 or 3 days in every coffee that you have. Then you'll go the next 2 or 3 days, 2 sugars, and then just slowly keep weaning down. Because you'll start to get headaches and stuff like that. You don't want to feel crap because your body's going into withdrawal. Remember, this is all addiction products. Don't think that sugar is not an addiction product. It is an addiction product. You've got alcohol is an addiction product. You've got smokes are an addiction product. You've got Coca-Cola or Pepsi or lemonade or Red Bull or Monster drinks, any of those high energy drinks. Now, those high energy drinks are high in sugar. They're full of caffeine. So if you can't sleep at night, guess what? You're full of caffeine. So you've got to eliminate that. You've got to eliminate it slowly so that you can actually get yourself back into a synchronized pattern. And you have to have the pattern synchronized with the moon and going to sleep. So you should be sleeping around between 10 o'clock and midnight every day, and waking up around 6 or 7 in the morning, so that your body clock can go through all those organs and it'll fix all those organs on the way through, because it does more work during the night than it does in the day. So when you don't have a good sleep, or you wake up early in the morning or whatever, you're always hungry because those leptin and ghrelin hormones haven't turned off from the night before, because they're still trying to fix and repair from the 24 hours that you just had. So if you haven't had a good sleep, you haven't repaired from the 24 hours, then you're going into another day. That means you haven't repaired for the 30 hours, 40 hours, whatever it is. So your body's never in repair mode. It's always in an overdrive mode. So you become really fatigued, or you can become really, what's it called? You have adrenaline, not adrenaline. I forgot the name of it. My brain's fried. It's with the kidneys. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, let's keep going. So Alicia and Gabriel Garcia says, I had that. Spent 2 weeks in hospital for hungry bone syndrome, no calcium. Oh my God, Lovey, get the calcium into you. That's incredible. That is so deficient. Okay, your body is screaming for calcium. Everybody should have their thyroid checked to a T, T3, T4, reverse T3 especially. The doctors always do TSH, which is your thyroid stimulating hormone. So you need to make sure that you always get reverse T3 especially checked for your thyroid. I don't care if they say it's normal, go and get it checked. And that's on your birthday every year. I do that. The doctor gets a shock when I say that. I go, no, I'm telling you, I want this done. And they go, oh, okay. Because your thyroid is, it's like a second brain. It's like your stomach, your mind, like your brain and your stomach and your thyroid is like a second brain. Second and third brain, pretty much. So if your thyroid's out, and you can usually tell when you've got issues with the thyroid, because sometimes you get that goiter thing, you get like a lump in your throat, and you also get, what's it called? Bulging eyes, like your eyes will be like really bulging out, they pop out, and you also get club fingernails. So the fingernails, so you can always tell by somebody's fingernails. I can always tell what's going on with people's fingernails. That's how I got taught. I got taught by a professor called Bradley McEwen, MCEWEN. He's a professor. He's absolutely amazing. Every time you hear about him, I just want to do every single course. He's just amazing. He knows everything about the body, every cell in the body. I've done all these courses. I've done a lot of courses. So Charmaine, she says, so you said what my partner's name is. It's Trent. Then you said, who's John? Validating, my dad's name is John. He is living. There you go. Spot on. There you go. I don't even remember saying Trent. There you go. She said, Charmaine, she says, Leslie, do you get the Celtic salt from the health food store? Yes, because the Himalayan salt is actually in Coles or Woolies, but the actual health food shop only supports, it supports the Himalayan, but it supports the Celtic as well. I'll see if I can bring it up on the screen here. Thanks, Wendy. So Himalayan, Celtic. I'll show you what it looks like. It's so good for you. It's got like 83 minerals in it. So Celtic sea salt. It's pretty much lifted off the shores of France. So what they do is they get a shovel. They go off the shores of France, get a shovel, pick it up, put it in a bag, and sell it. That's how natural it is. It is just the most amazing stuff. Can't stress it enough. So like this one, okay. It's like a light gray off color. Okay, Celtic salt. That's what you're looking for. It's amazing. I study so much of it. It's incredible. So this is the difference. So two types of salt, Himalayan versus Celtic. So there's your Himalayan and your Celtic. Okay. So yeah, look them up. Do some research for yourself, guys. That's how I learned. Even though I went to did all my courses and everything, and I'm qualified at everything, but I tell you now, I did more research for everything when I got sick, when I had the cancer, than I did for anything. And I know lots of stuff upside down, inside out. I actually had to lecture when I did my PT job for full time up at Virgin. We had to do seminars. I had to always do seminars up there, and I had to lecture nutrition to doctors. I had a surgeon in there who, to this day, I've still got his testimonial for my knowledge. So that was really cool. We had a couple of doctors in there. We had people that into all the nutrition side and doing all that stuff, and they were just blown away with our knowledge from the PTs. Most of the time, the PTs will know more than a doctor, but the doctor has the degree to write the script. For the medical side, we know more of the organic, the more of the the real health nut side stuff. So Corinne Hall, she says, sugar and caffeine was my addiction. And when I stopped them cold turkey, I got extremely sick. That's because your body was looking for it. Okay. Your body was screaming for this stuff because that's all it lived off, because it was surviving off that. So you shocked your system. It's like you went in toxic shock syndrome. My doctor said sugar and caffeine can give you the same withdrawal effects, just like someone coming off a street drug. 100%. It's crazy. I never knew how addictive sugar and caffeine was until I stopped them. 1000%. Andy Dan said, thank you, Lesley. You are the best knowledgeable, beautiful, kind, thank you person to care about everyone's health as we all get a little lost. Yeah, thank you. So what have we got here? Alicia says, my endo for years just said, we will just watch it. Finally, I went to another one. Turns out I had cancer on my I can't read that, parathyroids. Oh, right, there you go. Which was not putting the calcium in my bones. For years, Lesley, I'm finally holding steady with the calcium. You told me to stay away from sugar too. Down 8 pounds and a better A1C and liver enzymes. Thank you. Wow, that's so cool. Well done. So, in other words, guys, look up. I haven't got it here, but look up. There's a new product, and I'm using it right now. And I don't know. I've only had like for 4 days, and it's called NAC. So look up NAC, and that's what I'm using. Tomorrow night I might just do something on that. I'll show you what I'm using. Not that I'm recommending. I'm not recommending. I'm only giving you information from my experience. I'm not a doctor, so don't take it literally. If it doesn't work, it's not my responsibility. So yeah, 100%. You're only asking for trouble if you're eating sugar, guys. Let me tell you, it's either going to increase your weight loss massively, or it's going to cause other issues. And I'm talking cancerous issues, so Catherine, Charmaine, she says, thanks, awesome, thanks. Yes, I make bath salts and with Himalayan salt. Actually, I can send a couple of go bags for gifts. That'd be mad. But I want to buy some. Couldn't find it and did a Google. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So if you go and do your research on Celtic salt versus Himalayan salt, and I have both because they have a different, like I said, they have different information or different quantity or quality of minerals in either one. Okay, one will offset the other. So, and it doesn't raise your blood pressure. So if you're on blood pressure tablets, it's because you're eating crap. Okay, or your body is in survival mode and it's trying to adjust. It's trying to stay stable. Remember, it's called the homeostasis environment. It's trying to get back into a same stable environment, but it can't. So it has to fight for something else. So it'll raise your blood pressure to stabilize somewhere else, or it'll do something else, So that's just one example. So Charmaine, she says, I have a large coffee in the morning until about 1 p.m. Nothing else, no sugar. I thought that's better than nothing, laughing out loud. Thanks to you, instead of coffee in the Arvo, I've been having hot lemon water. That's what I've got here. Cheers. I'm looking sexier by the day. She goes, I use NAC too. Yeah. How do you feel with that one? So cleanse the liver. That's right. So if you are on a good diet all the time, I've never ever been on a diet where you have to detox or whatever that crap is. I've never ever done. I've never been on a diet. All I do is change my training program. If I feel like I'm getting a bit porky, I just go and change my training program, or I increase it, or I swap my vitamins around, or I swap my food around. Okay, I change my diet really quick. I can change it that quick. Do I have a favorite multivitamin? So I can't take just a multivitamin. I prefer to have individual vitamins. For example, I'll have I'll show you what I've got here. I've got to get off my seat. So I take this chlorella. Okay, that's what I take. What else do I take? I take a beautiful probiotic. That's my naturopathic stuff there. Oops, I just lost my ball. Hang on. I'm sitting on a ball today because it's better for your posture. But I take chlorella, I take spirulina. So spirulina is amazing. Spirulina will give you energy, and it also burns fat. So like I go in the morning from say 6 o'clock in the morning right through till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I get up at 6 again. So I don't feel exhausted. And people say, oh, how do you do this? You've got to slow down. I don't ever need to slow down. I actually hate it when people tell me that. And I think to myself, just because you can't cope with the thing, don't tell me that I have to slow down. I'll just do what I've got to do, So if I've got to help someone, I help someone. If I've got to do this, I'll do that. So it kills me when people say that to me, because they don't know what I do in the background, because they don't see what I actually do with my body. So, I can't blame them for saying that. They only care about me. So the chlorella is really good for. So this one here, this is a really good brand too. So this is naturally. I need to wear my glasses because I'm so blind as a bat. When I'm tired, I'm really can't see a thing. I can't remember what it's for. I think it's an antioxidant. I can't remember. What's it called? It's fantastic for your skin. It's fantastic for keeping your eyes, the white part in your eyes white. It gets rid of all the crap in your body. So it keeps your pH level up to a good level as well. It kills all those free radicals in your body. It's an antioxidant. What else does it do? So it's got beautiful minerals, it's got protein, it's got lots of good stuff. So when I first did my course with that professor I was telling you about before, Professor Brad McEwen, he was saying, first question he asked everybody in the class was, who takes chlorella? And I was the only PT in the class that had that was a PT, because I was with naturopaths and I was with dietitians. The whole class was full of naturopaths, dietitians. And I was one of about 2 or 3 people that put my hand up. And I was like this. I was going, oh, shit, do I put my hand up or not? Because he's asking a question. I hope I'm right. And he goes, oh, fantastic. He goes, only 3 out of the whole class. And there was about 60 or 70 people there. And he was so happy that we actually took that, because he said it doesn't hurt you. So I used to take glucosamine for my joints, but no, it's magnesium. So magnesium, if you're in pain, if you've got any type of and do experiments on yourself too. Like that's what I do. I've done that all my life. So if I stop my magnesium, I'll get really sore knees, I'll get clicky knees, I'll get sore muscles really easy after I've trained. But if I keep my magnesium topped up all the time, then I don't feel any pain at all. No pain at all after I've trained. And I train, not hard, but not soft either. So it might be hard for other people, but it'll be soft for me, So that's the keys to needs is magnesium as well. Strength for that as well. Sorry, guys, this is more like a PT session tonight. So Wendy Harvey says, don't know where my energy comes from. I just told you, the spirulina. So that's why I can do 8 hours a night. I could probably go for a run after these things. So you see, because I know what I'm doing in my body, it's different. It's you guys don't know you haven't done what I've done before. I need to do more, but on my strength side, but I've been too busy to even catch up with that for the last few weeks. Yeah, so spirulina, you have to be careful with that. So I highly recommend taking it in the morning. Do not listen to the packet and take 6 tablets like one of my PT clients did. And then she couldn't sleep for 2 weeks. I said, what's wrong with you? You look exhausted. She goes, I haven't been able to sleep for 2 weeks. I said, hang on a second. And my spirit just said, she's taken too much of the spirulina that you told her to take. I said to her, I only take 1 tablet in the morning, but she read the packet. It said take 6 tablets a day. So here she was taking 6 tablets a day, and then she was wondering why she was up all night. Because it gives you energy. It's really, really good for you. Yeah, curcumin. So curcumin is good for your joints there, Charmaine, but if you have magnesium, it's just as good. It's even better. Hi, Kim. Belgium, go figure. Gosh, I didn't know I was going to do Belgium tonight. So I haven't done much psychic stuff tonight, but always Tuesday nights just like a ad hoc random things that we do. So maybe I should just do like an overhaul of, vitamins and stuff like that I do, but I'll have to do that private because most of the time you can't say this stuff because I'm not a qualified dietitian or nutritionist, even though I've done all the courses and I am qualified to lecture. I'm a qualified trainer and assessor. I even qualified at teaching first aid, believe it or not. So that's what I used to do when I used to be at the colleges. So what she got here, she says, if your parents are larger people, you are more likely to have a propensity to be overweight. No, important to really eat well and exercise. No, that's not, because it doesn't matter if your parents are overweight. It's what you put in the mouth. That's not true. I've seen people. So I won't tell you who it is, but I've got pure evidence that one of my friends the mother has like wrinkled skin like a road map. It's insane how much wrinkled skin there is. But then the daughter, because she looks after herself and she eats well and everything, is 60 years of age or whatever, but she is like never has hardly any wrinkles at all. That's insane. So yeah. So to the airport, what have we got here? So why did you put a sad face on my page for? So I didn't even see your question come through. So why did you put a sad face up there? Can you take the sad face off or I'm not going to do it? I don't believe that that's actually a real war, to be honest. So anyway, so your best buddy needs to look after himself clearly, and yeah, I don't want to answer that one. I can't really answer that one because Facebook will take me off. So, but good luck. And I don't believe it's a real war. That's what I believe, and that'll come out in the future. Uh, Oh, sorry to sorry to do that to you. Seriously, I can talk about what I want. Okay. So I've just blocked that person anyway, never mind. So how are we going there, Ellie? We got anything else there? I mean, I haven't really done many readings tonight, so
No more validations.
yeah, there's not many readings. So Tammy, she says, I agree with the diet guidance you are giving. I've cut out carbs and sugar and eating processed food and have never felt better. There you go. It's all in the food. So if you have sciatica, then sciatica is only from weak glutes. Simple as that. Glute med and glute min. So glute medius and glute minimus. Look up exercises to help increase those. I've treated thousands of people for that, or fixed thousands of people. That Agnes says, I'm from Glasgow, Scotland, and the sun is out. Beautiful. Yeah, you were on the correct page, but we mainly did there was a lot of questions coming through for the health tonight, guys. So sorry if you're just coming through now and you haven't got your reading, but I'm back here tomorrow night. So I do. So Tuesday is pretty much ad hoc, just do anything really. So I don't know why you can't access the other pages. Maybe Facebook's blocked you. I don't even know that name. What's that mean there, Bev? Spirit came to me about you and I didn't know who needed me. Oh, right. That's cool. I knew someone was in trouble because I was relaxing on bed, dozing, and a loud voice yelled out, Beverly. Yeah, right. That's cool. That's cool, Bev. Can't see many things come through on this live feed tonight, but anyway, we'll keep going. So I'm getting a bit tired now, guys. So I mainly did health stuff tonight, and I was very, very broad with it as well. There was a lot of stuff I could say, but I can't really say everything on a live because a lot of people get their nose out of place. Karina Hall, she said, Lesley, you are heaven sent. Thank you. I'm very black and white. Sorry, guys. I'm very genuine. What you see is what you get. I'm not changing for no one with this stuff because it's so real, So Kim Diaz, she said, I wish the spirits talk to me. Well, you can. Everybody can do that. Everybody can have spirit talking to them. So she says, what is good for a headache? So sometimes if you're, like for me, if I have coffee, forget it, I'm going to have a cluster headache. I know straight away. So I'm going to have a cluster headache straight away. So I have decaf, and even though decaf has every now and then I'll have decaf, I don't have it all the time because it does affect my head. But I'm very sensitive to coffee. But sometimes with the migraines, it could be, deficient in magnesium, can be stress on the back of the neck. Stress can cause it. Different types of food depends on, you've got to do an elimination diet for the food. Like sometimes they say cheese can cause it as well. Cheese can, they say that don't eat cheese before you go to bed. This is an old wives' tale, I think, because it can cause some bad dreams or dreaming if you don't want to dream. So, yeah. So Charmaine, she said, no, this is your live and you could actually save a life. Seriously, it's worth $1 million to hear this kind of help. I've been yelling out, telling my daughter, log in, take note. But you can go back and watch it. You can go back and watch the show. Like, this is very broad. This is nothing. So when we used to lecture for 3 hours straight, have an hour break, another 3 hours straight, and then another hour break, and then 3 hours straight. So it's 9 hours a day sometimes. That was exhausting. Class of 20 to 30 people, depends on the subject, the course. Yeah. That's good that you dream, Kim. That's cool. So chocolate can do it as well because it's got a bit of, I think it's got some form of chemical in it. Just depends. Some people are more sensitive. So these days, what we notice is that people are more sensitive to different types of things. So, for example, I never used to be sensitive to coffee, but then I stopped for many years and just have black tea. I don't have no sugar in it or anything like that. And I have the T2 tea. It's the French Earl Grey. It's beautiful. It's delicious. I find that that's light. It's got that caffeine, but it doesn't give me headaches. Okay, that's just beautiful. What else we got? You talk about what you want. If they don't like it, they have to go. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Yeah, that she just had a go at me. I never even heard of it. I think it's a troll. Just had a go at me. They're almost to the airport, so I just blocked her. I said, whatever, go away. It's the first time on the show, and yet you want me to jump and do something for you. You don't even say please. Buzz off. You don't even respect spirit. No wonder. Yes, love black tea. Beautiful. So Corinne Horsch says caffeine can actually cause headaches. I suffered from headaches since I was a teen, yeah. And it can be hormonal changes as well, and also can be eyesight. Did you know? And sometimes if you have issues with your stomach, so stomach, remember how I said before that stomach can be a second brain. So Ellie, if you want to go, lovey, because I know it's late, you can go there, lovey. So I probably won't get any more validations come through. I'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, no worries.
All right, bye, Del. Take it
No
easy.
worries.
Thank you.
See ya.
But with what was I saying? With yeah, so caffeine can actually cause it. I forgot what I was saying now. So different, yeah, that's right. Different people with different hormone levels can actually have headaches as well. So, for example, if your diet is good and you're going through menopause, it's less likely to have issues going through menopause, like the hot sweats and stuff like that. If you have not got a good diet, you will suffer with the headaches or the migraines, I should say. The issues will be around sleep patterns. You'll get restless. You'll have hot sweats. You'll have a lot of issues. You'll have mood swings. Whereas, people like me don't suffer with that. What you see is what you get. I don't pretty much have any mood swings. I try and keep my diet balanced, but I mean, I eat whatever I want, put it that way. I don't just stick to vegetables and fruit every day. I have bananas. Bananas are really good for potassium. So if you ever feel a bit low, so you might need a top up of bananas or potassium, I should say. And we always say to have a banana straight after training because it puts that potassium that you've lost back into your system. Okay, it's 4 in the afternoon. Yes, I have a baby of 4 months. I love to. So my daughter gets rashes on her legs and a lot. I feel like it's yeast infection. Is this related to probiotics needed? So, oh my God, I am a mood swing. Yeah. So probiotics is really for good gut flora. So you can actually have the Bragg's, Braggs, and it's called apple cider vinegar. So the way you have to have that is you can have a teaspoon of that, but with like 4 parts or 5 parts water. Okay. Tablespoon, depends on what you want. Sometimes I have that much, but you always have to have that with water. It's so important because otherwise it will burn your esophagus because it's all acid. Okay. But that's the highest form of probiotic as well. I also have my naturopath, she gives me a probiotic for myself. And that just helps with the gut flora and it keeps away all the bad bugs. Because when you've got bad bugs in your stomach, and it's not just about going to the bathroom, but when you've got bad bugs in your stomach, that's what can cause cancer as well. So I just make sure all that part of my body is tickety-boo. So how come Agnes Capola and Sandra Hudson have given me sad faces with sad faces? Why is that? I hate sad faces. I want all good stuff. My daughter gets rashes, yeah. So yeast infection. Sometimes a lot of people get mold infections in their bloodstreams as well, believe it or not. That's horrendous. So Kiki, she says, please help me understand why I'm having night sweats. I have a balanced diet. There's got to be something hormonal going on. So night sweats, yeah, because it's like you don't sweat in a day, you know, like if you have a balanced diet, then something's not right still. The hormones or something's not right. Could be pituitary gland as well. Something's not right there. Yes, so that's right. So it's the Bragg's apple cider vinegar is one of the best ones that you can get. Yeah. So I don't take I haven't taken apple cider vinegar for a while, but that's because I have my probiotics. So okay, guys. So I'm going to say good night, and I'll see you tomorrow night. But if you guys are interested in, doing, some like the last event that I did, like I said, was pretty much PT based or psychic PT. And we spoke about nutrition, spoke about cells, spoke about cancer. We spoke about a lot of stuff for 7 hours it went. So we can do that if you like. And, I keep like cheat sheets with myself as well. So, for example, this is what I do. So there's, several different types of zinc. But as you can see, like zinc deficiency, weak immunity, allergies, thinning hair. I've got an example for that. Acne and rashes, infections and diarrhea. So then you've got calcium deficiency, brittle nails, dry skin, high blood pressure can come from that as well, believe it or not. Tooth decay, tingling in the fingers, chronic itching and lethargic, magnesium, so sleeping difficulties, muscle spasms and pain, anxiety and depression, infertility, PMS, headaches and fatigue as well. So potassium, abdominal bloating and cramps. So heart palpitations, nausea, vomiting, ringing in the ears, feeling dizzy and constipation. So low iodine is low body temperature. So your body will be cold. Even when it's warm, you'll have like really cold feet as well. Weakness, fatigue, swollen, sore tongue, cold hands and feet, pale skin and weak nails. Selenium is really good for you as well. So slow metabolism, slow wound healing, memory problems, hair loss, dry hair, infertility, low immune system as well. So around 50 milligrams to 75 milligrams of zinc a day I take because I need to top up my zinc. Since I got sick, I can't store that in my system anymore because of the cancer that I had and where they took out my stomach, so to speak. And I was going to do aura readings tonight. Well, that was out the door, wasn't it? I told you not to start me on the PT stuff. So Charmaine, she just said, so yeah, look up what I just said there, Wendy or Charmaine, whoever that was, about the skin irritations because it can come from which one was it? The zinc acne or rashes from zinc deficiency. So good night, everybody. So acne, I need to sort my son out with that. And the doctors put him on a strong C. The doctors won't even bother giving them a healthy vitamin or mineral for their skin. What? Oh. Fair enough. Okay, guys, I'll let you go. I'm going to go to bed because I'm going to get up early in the morning. Yeah, so if you want to do, I might put up a PT thing for everybody going forward. I mean, I didn't do much readings tonight, so it's probably meant to be that I educate you and do a little bit of education for everybody. So, but anyway. I'll put up a course or something like that. I'll put a note for myself. All right, guys, I'm going to go. So thank you for joining me. and have a brilliant evening. And I'll see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock.